Hey guys, Courtney here with Southern Owls. Now y'all remembered this tutorial that I did, this big showstopper bow. Well, for all of my people, who bought this kit at TMI Gifts, I figured, hey, we still have ribbon left over. Let's make some more bows. So we're gonna make some smaller bows, some medium bows, so we can get comfortable, okay, making more bows on our M's Bow and Go. So this is a kit that I have put together from TMI Gifts. Some of them come with the bow maker and some of them don't. So grab whichever kit you want, and it comes with an assortment of ribbon. So I am going to do, this is my base. So we're going to do 11-inch tails, okay? And I'm just crunching that and putting it right in between my dowels, okay? And twisting it. And I am going to keep these in all the way. This is so cool that these dowels are removable, also for storage. So we're going to twist that upside down, come over, and this is just a 6-inch mesh. And we're going to do, let's make it a little bit smaller. So let's do 9-inch loops. So we're going to hold, I always like to hold that right at the 9. I'm measuring with that. Put it in, twist, okay? Now, I don't like to use a dowel for my ribbon. I just let it roll all willy-nilly. It's going to be fine. So we're going to measure at the 9, okay? Put it in. And we're going to make this one smaller. So we're just going to do 2 loops. And I'm going to show y'all how this mesh helps the other ribbon stay in place. Okay, so now we're going to cut this around the same length as our other one. And we will put this aside for our next project. So we're going to come in with that 4-inch, okay? Don't be afraid of a good 4-inch. So all of this does come in the kit that I put together. We're just going to start making some smaller bows. So we're going to measure that right at 11 inches, right on top, okay? And you're going to gather it, put it in the dowels, twist it so it's upside down, okay? And I'm going to measure that right at 9 inches, okay? So I always like to use my hand, make sure it's really at 9 inches. And we're going to pinch this, put it right in the middle, twist, okay? Same thing over here, 9 inches. And measure that, pinch it, and that is all I'm going to use for the 4-inch. So we're just creating a really good base. We're going to cut that. Oh my gosh, maybe. Cut that and put this one to the side. Okay, so now we have a few of these really fun 2.5-inch ribbons that came with the kit that we can choose from. I'm going to grab this polka dot. I love a good polka dot. And we're going to stay with that same tail length, which was 11. Twist that ribbon. Okay, and now I'm going to shrink my my loops. So I like to shrink them a full inch. So we're going to go down to the 8. Okay. Pinch. Twist. So it's upside down. And we're going to do the same thing over on this side. Find that 8. And that's all we're going to do for this one. We're going to come back down here and cut off that longer tail. Okay, so now we have Some really fun loops, and now you can see how when you shrink it, you can see the ribbon behind. Now, the reason why I didn't shrink this one is because this is just our base. I want that mesh to pop this bow up, okay? So now we're going to take, let's keep this with a green theme. Let's do a green theme. Let's do this beautiful peppermint. We're just going to lay that down, measure that out, twist it. Now, I am going to stay with the same length as this one. So we're going to do 8 inches. So I mark where my hand is at 8 inches to make that loop. Put it down, pinch it and put it down. Twist it so it's opposite direction. Measure at the 8 on our bow maker. Okay. And then we're going to come right back down again. Okay. Now I am going to switch, and I'm going to do a solid, and this is a 1.5 inch that came in the kit. So all of these ribbons came in the kit, okay? So we're just kind of using up some more of this beautiful ribbon that came in that kit. The kit's from TMI Gifts. So we're going to do 11 inches, and now we are going to shrink. So we were at the 8, so guess what? We're going to shrink this one to the 7. We're going to flip that ribbon upside down. Remember to twist it. I'm going to measure at the 7, pinch it, twist it. Okay. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Measure at the 7, find the 7, pinch it, bring it down. Okay, so now we're adding in a little pop of red into our design. So now I am going to come in with this 1.5 inch stripe to kind of tie in all of this together. And this is going to be our last ribbon for this bow. So this is going to be definitely a more simple bow. So lay that in, pinch and twist, sticking with 7 inches. Remember, we shrunk 7 inches, pinch and twist. Okay. I know, I really should use the dowel, but it's just not going to happen. Pinch. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is what I call that racetrack loop, but we're going to do it on the bow maker. So we're going to twist it. And we're going to flip it, and I'm just going to do, we're going to measure this, about 5 inches. Okay. So that's going to be our center loop. And then we're going to bring it down this way. And cut. Okay. So now we're going to grab our cable tie. And underneath all the ribbon, scoop it. And tie it a little bit together. Maybe. Pick it up off here. Pick it up. I was telling you, that mesh always makes it a little thicker. Okay. Squeeze that pipe cleaner under. Okay. Go about halfway. And then go all the way tight. Okay. Cut that guy off. And now we're going to push that out of the way. And I'm going to, instead of start fluffing, let's dovetail everything. So I'm going to fold in half and cut up at an angle. And And I am going to do it at different lengths. Some will be a little shorter, some will be a little longer, just so we can see. Let's do this one a little bit shorter, just so we can see all the ribbon behind it. Now we're not going to dovetail that mesh, because that mesh, don't do that. It's just going to fray everywhere. Just say no. Don't do that. All right. Cut these off at kind of different lengths so we can see all the fun layers behind. Cute. Okay, so now we are going to take, and I'm just going to leave that 4-inch right where it is, but just put my hands underneath there and make it a loop. And I'm going to start fluffing these out, going every other direction. So making a cross, so that, or an X, so that one went up. So now it's going to go down, and then the polka dot's going to go up. Okay, same thing. We'll put the red one up, and then the stripe one down. And just start fluffing that out. Oh, I was like, what is that stuck on? It's stuck on my bow maker. Okay, so here is a smaller bow that is still beautiful. Okay, how beautiful that is. That I used with all of the same ribbon from our bow kit. Super, super pretty. Super, super pretty. And that's what it looks like from the back. So that mesh is just going to help. It's going to sit. So if you put this on your door, it's going to sit on that mesh and just kind of help push forward this beautiful bow. Okay, let's make another one. Y'all want to make another one? Let's do one. Let's make one that doesn't involve the 4-inch. Okay. Let's just start, and not the mesh. So let's make another fun bow. So we're going to start off with the lollipop. And let's just do a simple bow that we would be making for a wreath. So I'm going to do a 6-inch tail, pinch, twist, okay? And then we're just going to do 6-inch loops. So I'm going to hold right there, pinch it, twist it, okay? We're going to do the same thing on the other side. 6 inches. I like to hold my little hand there, pinch, and then I'm going to put this tail up. Not yet. Let's cut that 6-inch tail. So that will be up, and then this will be down. Okay? So now we got a cute little bow going. So I'm going to grab the polka dot 2.5 inch, and we're going to do that same thing, a 6-inch tail. I'm going to put this one up because this one's down. So we're going to go up, okay, twist. I'm going to stick with that 6-inch loop, pinch, twist, so it's upside down, 6-inch loop, pinch, and then this tail is going to go down, and we're going to measure that at 6 inches. Okay? So now let's grab some other fun ribbon. Let's do this stripe ribbon again. This one's so fun. And we're going to measure out that 6-inch tail again. And now, instead of doing 6-inch, we're going to do 5. We're going to shrink down those loops to a 5. So measure a hand right at the 5. Pinch, twist, okay? Same thing, 5 inches. Okay, and then that is going to be it for this one as well. And we're still going to do a 6-inch tail. Ooh, careful, Brittany, careful. Okay, so let's do this red. Bring out the red. I always like to do a nice solid. So we're going to do 6-inch tail again. Okay. Hinge and twist. Measure out. We're going to do a 5-inch loop, so same length as the other guy we just did. Hinge. Hinge and twist. Okay. Another 5-inch. Hinge and done. 6-inch tail. Okay. So now for the center, let's use these really fun little guys. So let's start off with the green since we just got finished with red. And let's just do a little fun loopy. You know what I'm actually thinking would be fun? What if we just, let's use these like I used before. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do 10-inch pieces. And we're just going to lay them right on top, okay? 10, 10. And let's just do one red because we have that red. And I like odd numbers. So 10 inches on both sides, okay? And just leave them like that. And then we're going to take that pipe cleaner. Okay. This one actually, I'm going to grab that. That one's not as hard. Place that cable tie. Oh no. I hope y'all can hear me. I just realized my microphone got hidden. Okay. Get it going. And then add in that pipe cleaner. Okay. Get it nice and tight. Okay, so now we're going to dovetail all of our ends, but we're going to leave these guys alone, okay? That's going to be the grand finale. So we're going to dovetail all of these, just cut in half. And what I always like to do is do opposite, right? So polka, polka. And then we have peppermint. So we always want to pull these loops and tails opposite directions. Okay. All right. And just still always making that cross. So that tail red is down. So this one's going to be up. Okay. That one's up. So this guy's going to go down. This guy's going to go up. This one's going to go down. Okay. All right. So now we can kind of fluff out our bow a little bit. I just put my hands right into those loops and make them pop up because all of this ribbon is wired, so we can manipulate it, put our hands in there, pop up those loops that we've kind of smushed while we were measuring out everything. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to take a dowel rod and we are going to swirl, okay, those little guys that we left, okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun. Okay. So just another way that you can use these little skinny ribbons. And I kind of just untwirl them just a little bit so they're a little bit chunkier. If you don't have a dowel rod, you can use a pen or a pencil, whatever you have handy. You can use that. And you're just wrapping that ribbon around the dowel rod, and I'm just kind of untwisting it just a little bit, making them a little bit bigger. So fun. Love it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this technique to use that smaller ribbon? Isn't that so fun? Wrap, wrap, wrap. And I'm just kind of untwisting it just a little bit so it's a little bit bigger. Okay. I love it. And twist it just a little bit. Now that looks like a fun present. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's fluff up these. So this would be so cute in a wreath or on a lantern or on a package, right? How cute is that? How cute is that one? I love that. That is so fun. So, so fun. Okay, y'all want to make one more? We have all of this fun ribbon. Let's make one more. So let's do a smaller, let's do a smaller one like we made kind of the first one, but let's not use the 4-inch. Let's just use the 2.5-inch. So let's do something with tails. So we will do an 11-inch tail, pinch and twist. And let's make this like we're gonna make it for a wreath. So let's do a 10-inch loop. We would not do a 10-inch loop, Court. We would do, sorry, I got my dyslexia. A 6-inch loop. 6-inch loop. Pinch and twist. Six-inch loop, pinch, and then we're gonna pull it down. I'm gonna grab this fun peppermint again. Measure out that tail. Pinch and twist. And we're gonna do the same. Okay, 6 inches. Pinch. Pinch and twist. 6 inches over here. Pinch, and then drop down. Okay. So now I am going to take, let's do this fun green. We haven't used this one yet. All right, same thing. Tail. I'm going to shrink a tail just a little bit because I know I'm going to cut it anyways. Pinch and twist. Ooh, this green is beautiful. Okay, so these were 6 inches. So what's my rule? Y'all remember? We're going to shrink down to 5. Shrink down to 5. pinch, twist. Okay, shrink down to 5. Pinch and scoop down. Pinch and pull down. I'm going to do that a little bit shorter because I know I'm going to cut those shorter anyways. And then let's finish this one off with, we're just going to do a single loop. So this is just going to be a fun little bow that you would put on a wreath. And we're going to do the same exact 5 inches. Okay. And I'm just going to swirl it around this way because that's going to be our central loop. So this is going to be a more simple bow, okay, than some of the others. We're going to grab that cable tie, slide that off, and right where that little nook is, and put in that cable tie. Spin it around. Grab a pipe cleaner. Okay. Lay it, and then let's cut all of these little fun tails. Fold in half, cut at an angle to dovetail. We're going to do it to all of them, and then we're going to fluff out this bow. And this would also be cute on a lantern also, but it is definitely a smaller, simple bow. So we're going to push that right in the middle because that's going to be our center loop. We're just going to fluff this one up. And then that guy's going to stay right in the middle. So since this one has the peppermint, polka dots goes up. Peppermint swirls go down. And then we put that guy right like that. I'm going to cut this guy a little bit. Yes. Okay, and that is a super adorable. Oh yeah, that's adorable. So that's a nice simple bow too that you could add on to your wreaths. Okay guys, let me know if you want more bow tutorials, if you enjoyed using the Bow and Go. Let me show you all how cute this is. So they do sell these at TMI Gifts, okay? So all of these dowels come with it, and you just pop it like this. Look at that. And that's so cute. So this is a kit, like I said, or if you just want to go and grab a bow maker, these are at tmigifts.com. And we made this bow. Which one was your favorite? Which one was your favorite bow to make today? So we're going to say this is one. First one, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is just, you know, so we can use some more of the ribbon that we originally used for this big old showstopper bow. So thank you so much. If you already purchased this kit from TMI, just use the ribbon that you have. If you want to buy this kit, they're still available at TMI Gifts. You can use my code AL20 and you'll get 20% off this bow kit. This tutorial for the big showstopper bow has already dropped. So this is, I'm going to say this is part 2. This is part 2 on how we can still use all of those beautiful ribbons to make some super cute, different type of style bows to go on our lanterns, on our Christmas tree, on packages, right? How cute is that? If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let me know in the comments if you want some more Emily Bow and Go Maker bows. Because this thing is so cool. This thing's so cool. All right. Thank y'all. I can't wait to craft with y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.